2015 Lincoln Navigator review. What's new for 2015? For 2015 the Lincoln Navigator receives a makeover. Highlights include new front and rear styling, a refreshed interior and the replacement of the old V8 engine with a more powerful and efficient turbocharged V6. Introduction: a large vehicle in a small niche segment. The Lincoln Navigator SUV has typically played second fiddle, or should we say second double bass, to its Cadillac rival. With a substantial refresh taking place this year, Lincoln's full-size luxury liner is putting up a stronger fight for first chair. Chief among the key changes this year for the 2015 Lincoln Navigator is a turbocharged V6 engine that delivers stronger performance and promises better fuel economy than the anemic and old Dutch V8 it replaces. Front-end styling adopts Lincoln's split-wing grille. The rear gets a full-width taillight and an illuminated welcome mat lights up under both front doors when they are unlocked. Hidden from view is newly optional suspension with adjustable dampers that, indeed, delivers greater comfort and stability when you need it. Inside, the Navigator finally receives the latest version of the brand's infotainment interface, My Lincoln Touch, and adopts the company's latest touchscreen electronics interface that allows one to customize instrument panel displays. We never warmed to poking the capacitive touch virtual buttons in previous applications, so it's nice to see the return of some tactile controls. What remains unchanged are the Navigator's ability to carry up to 8 passengers in comfort, transport the spoils of an over-enthusiastic Costco shopping spree, and tow a 9,000 pound trailer, all in style. There simply aren't that many luxury vehicles out there that can do all that. There is a downside, however: sheer size. To assuage parking issues, there are parking sensors and a rear-view camera equipped as standard, but somehow the Navigator still feels hard to handle at times. Not everyone will need something this big, though, so we recommend looking at some smaller 3-row luxury crossover competitors if you weren't constantly hauling 7 other people and their gear. As for chief rivals, your shopping process will undoubtedly include the 2015 Cadillac Escalade and its longer Escalade SV sibling. Redesigned this year, the Escalade has a strong V8 engine and offers some features not found on the Lincoln, such as LED headlights and adaptive cruise control. We'd also recommend checking out the 2015 Mercedes-Benz GL Class because of its classy interior and its available fuel-efficient diesel power. Overall, the updated 2015 Navigator should be worth checking out, especially if you factor in its attractive pricing. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2015 Lincoln Navigator is a full-size luxury SUV that's available in 2 models, the standard Navigator and the extended wheelbase Navigator L. Both feature 3 rows of seats that, with the standard second-row captain's chairs, can accommodate a total of 7 passengers. An available 3-person 402/040 split second-row bench seat increases seating capacity to 8. The Navigator's list of standard equipment includes 20-inch alloy wheels, xenon headlights, fog lights, a heavy-duty tow package, front and rear parking sensors, automatic wipers, rear privacy glass, a power liftgate, power folding running boards, keyless ignition and entry, dual-zone automatic climate control with rear auxiliary controls, a tilt and telescoping steering wheel, leather upholstery, heated and ventilated 8-way power front seats, power adjustable pedals, driver seat memory settings, heated second-row captain's chairs, and a power folding 6040 split third-row bench. Also included are an auto-dimming rear-view mirror, a 110-volt household-style power outlet, the Sync voice command system, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, a rear-view camera, multi-configurable instrument displays, a navigation system, an 8-inch touchscreen electronics interface and a 14-speaker surround sound audio system with HD radio, satellite radio, a USB pod interface and an auxiliary audio input jack. The optional reserve package includes 22-inch alloy wheels, adaptive suspension dampers, a two-tone exterior paint scheme and upgraded leather trim also covers the doors, dash and console. Other options include a sunroof, different wheels, a second-row console and a rear seat entertainment system with twin, independent 7-inch headrest-mounted screens. Powertrains and performance power for the 2015 Lincoln Navigator comes from a 3.5-litre turbocharged V6 engine that puts out 380 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive are standard. A light duty 4-wheel drive system, no low-range gearing is optional. At the test track, a standard wheelbase Navigator 4WD made the sprint to 60 miles per hour in 6.7 seconds, an average time for a luxury SUV. The EPA's estimated fuel economy for the 2015 Navigator with two-wheel drive is 18 miles per gallon combined 16 city 22 highway, and 17 miles per gallon combined 1,520 with four-wheel drive. With a 4WD Navigator, we effectively match those figures with a respectable 14 miles per gallon around town and 17 miles per gallon on our mixer driving evaluation loop. The long wheelbase versions come in at 17 miles per gallon combined 1,520 and 16 miles per gallon combined 1,519 for 2WD and 4WD, respectively. Properly equipped, a rear-wheel drive Navigator is capable of towing up to 9,000 pounds, outdoing many competitors. Safety: the 2015 Lincoln Navigator comes standard with anti-lock disc brakes, stability and traction control, trailer sway control, front seat side airbags, 3-row side curtain airbags and a post-crash alert system. Front and rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are also standard. The standard programmable MyKey system allows parents to specify speed limits and stereo volume limits for their teenage drivers. In simulated panic stops from 60 miles per hour, we measured 125 feet for a Navigator 4WD to come to a standstill. This distance is a bit better than average for a large SUV. Interior design and special features: step inside the 2015 Lincoln Navigator and you'll find an upscale environment filled with a long list of standard amenities, from heated and ventilated front seats to a 14-speaker surround sound audio system. Perhaps this interior's greatest strength is its sheer size. Passengers in the standard first and second row captain's chairs enjoy comfortable accommodations with plenty of room to stretch out. Even in the standard wheelbase version, the third row feels remarkably spacious with true, adult-sized legroom. Although the climb to the third row is a little awkward, optional motorized running boards that retract when the vehicle is in motion and the abundance of headroom once inside certainly help with this challenge. Part of the credit here is due to the Navigator's independent rear suspension rather than a solid axle that allows the third row to be packaged more effectively. When it comes to hauling cargo, both Navigator models excel. With all the rear seats folded, the shorter wheelbase version offers a healthy 103 cubic feet of cargo room, while the extended Navigator L comes in at an expansive 128 cubic feet. Easing cargo loading chores is the standard power-folding third-row seat that folds flat into the floor with the touch of a button, and returns upright just as effortlessly. Gauges and controls are straightforward and intuitive. The central, multifunction touchscreen offers a clean, logical layout for navigation, audio, phone and climate controls. Backed by many redundant voice commands, My Lincoln Touch can be a powerful tool for configuring and controlling the vehicle and your smartphone. But there's still a learning curve for getting accustomed to even basic functions. Driving impressions. The revised 2015 Lincoln Navigator maintains the previous Navigator's personality, offering a quiet cabin and a smooth, unruffled ride. The significant boost in engine output, again, makes it feel lighter on its feet while carrying a full load of passengers and while tackling hills and pulling a trailer. You won't hear a V8 rumble, but you might feel as if there's one under the hood. Thanks to its independent rear suspension available with adaptive dampers all around, the ride, and particularly the body control, is excellent for such a big vehicle. The 2015 Lincoln Navigator is perhaps the best handling large SUV on the road that actually drives smaller than it is. The same cannot be said of the Cadillac Escalade. The ride quality is also smooth, and even with those big 22-inch wheels, nearly all road imperfections are smothered out. However, given all of these remarkable dynamic qualities, the Navigator's imposing dimensions, especially those of the long wheelbase version, make it a handful in crowded parking lots and garages.